Friday. Yes, sir.
It's not just me and you on this call right now. I love it.
No way. No way.
Who do we have? Who do we have here?
Well, today is one of our favorite days of the week, which is Friday. So today is Agent Spotlight, and we are honored and humbled and grateful to have Mrs. Kat Watkinson.
Yeah.
Good morning, Kat.
Good morning.
Good morning, morning coffee. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me and thinking that I'm worthy to be on this show. I really appreciate it, you guys.
You're very welcome. You know,
that's a true statement, right?
Yeah. Because right before she was like, Kat, so everybody watching she's like, why do you want me? I'm not doing anything. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Stop the press. I know. I see numbers. I see everything that you're going through on your end. You are a mom of 3. You have a set of twins. And they're young. They are young, right?
Yeah, the twins just turned 2 a couple months ago.
Just turned 2. So, and to have the success that you're having this year, and with a set of twins, and being that teacher, being a mom, running a successful real estate business.
Wow,
that's a lot.
That was a little overwhelming for me to hear.
So you are. Why do we want you? Because of everything we just stated, and I'm just excited to showcase you. We're excited to showcase you and let everybody know that even though you have a busy life, you can still get things done. So, so that leads into my first question: is how do you do it? Like, how do you do it? It's really simple. How do you do it?
I like everybody does, with help. Help. I mean, I have great help, and my husband even said, he's like, don't sound like cliche. It's because I have a great team. I have a great team. But I mean, the help is my mother-in-law comes over on Monday and Tuesdays, and Wednesday mornings I have a girl from down the street who gets to come over and watch the kids so I can go to a network meeting and meet with small business owners, and we have like-minded, ideas, and we share what's going on and how we're staying in business. And so I think, I had to ask for help, and then I received it. So.
That's beautiful.
That's a big thing.
You got to ask for help. Yeah, you had to ask for help. So a lot of people don't want to ask for help, and that's also in relationship to getting the business. If you don't ask, you don't get. So that's extremely important, and to understand that, you still have to run a business, and you do need that help. So, and you said maybe with small businesses. So if you don't mind, elaborate a little bit on how your business. So you meet with small business. What do you do to be as successful as you are?
Again, thank you. I really care about my clients' needs. I hope all real estate agents, I hope we all care about our clients' needs, but I guess it's the whole seek first to understand, and then I try and work to the best of my ability to get my clients top dollars, and they see me hustle for them, and then they refer me to their friends and family. When I first had my daughter, I actually stopped doing a lot of marketing. And that was, she turned 4 recently, so not recently, 6 months ago. I guess just by providing my clients with results, they tell other people, and then I get to provide their friends and family with results as well. So
I think that's important. I want people to understand. I mean, I get to work very closely with you. Yeah. You and I and Steven, your husband, have investments together, and so I get to see it from the inside. And what I want people to understand, one of the things that you are so incredible at is the ability to walk into a transaction or to see a deal or to get that call and be able to immediately find the win-win and find the solution. And I think that people lose sight of that when they walk into a deal and they think it's going to be rough, or they think it's going to be challenging, or you've just recently right? A couple $100,000 land deal that couldn't sell for over a year. And I love the story because, and I'm just going to tell it so you can fill in the blanks, is you're at a networking meeting where you're dressed up, right? Heels, the whole 9 yards. And the guy says, hey, I want you to take a look at this. And so you drive the dirt road, you get out in your heels, you walk the dirt, right? And you're like, this needs to get done. This needs to get leveled. This needs to get done. We got to remove this brush. We need this over here. We need to make sure everybody. And he was just like,
yeah, I got laughed at.
Okay, yeah, right. But let's give the result. You clear the brush. You get it. This thing couldn't sell for over a year, and within 10 days, what happened?
Yeah, I had a full price, near to full price offer. An offer actually exactly where I told them it would sell.
Weird. Weird.
But yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I got it all done, cleared 48 hours and photos out and on market and offer in hand within, yeah, I think we had the offer in 10 days, but negotiating took time. So.
You know what I love about you, Kat? So this is as I've gotten to know you over the year that I've been here, and hear you on this call, is you're very unassuming, and that's a really good thing. And there's people who you would think they do so much business and they do like 1 or 2 transactions a year. You are not. You're like more of a 1 or 2 transactions, like 2 transactions per month, that kind of person. And so just listening to you and watching you operate in your business, it's so refreshing. Like you just go out there and you work.
Yeah. Well, I always tell people if you want this business to work, you should work.
Yeah.
It's a concept. Go to work.
So how do you schedule out your day? Like what is a typical day in Kat Watkinson world? What does that look like?
I put a schedule together, and then by around 8 or 9 a.m., the kids throw it off. But it's the usual mom stuff. You get up, we also live on a little homestead, so I have pigs and chickens and
that's cool,
animals to care for. So I get up and feed the animals and feed the kids. If you want to consider, sometimes they act like animals too. And then I just try and get us into a normal routine, reading books, playing. My daughter is I'm homeschooling her for pre-K this year. So putting a curriculum together for her and, just scheduling out while there's quiet time, making phone calls, following up, sending emails. I actually got a phone call right before we jumped on of somebody wanting a second opinion before they list their house. So well,
I feel honored that you didn't miss this. I love it. Thank you.
I wrapped that up while the kids were throwing Play-Doh at each other.
There you go.
You just do.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's what I want people to see. I don't know if you have, I know it's probably in your office, but she has, well, you know me, I have folders. Tons of different journals. She has actually folders, like actually different ones that she, like, let's be clear. Again, she's very unassuming. She's not even talking about it. She literally writes down, she has different ones for each section of her life, and each one has tasks. And so she's very intentional about putting the things on there because it otherwise it doesn't get done, right?
I do have to write it down so it does get done. And I have my one today. I was doing stats because I'm going to put out a market update later on today. But so I do have one with me right this second. The others are all in my office. You're right.
And they're all segregated, right? So you compartmentalize. You have one for the family. You have one for business. You have one for the investment stuff. You have like everything is scheduled. Again, it's not always perfect, but you do have all the tasks set out so that you can follow along and make sure that, and that's how
things get
that's done. How it gets done. Yeah, that's how it gets done.
Yeah, I know. Well, I do have to, if thought comes to mind, I do have to write it down because, kids tend to steal those thoughts away.
Yeah, that's why. So I'm like, I have a thought and then maybe my kids are already around or, I come home and like sending a text message off, a reminder, and my wife's like, hold on, get off your phone. I was like, no, I like literally need to write it down right this second or else I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
So, and now right on cue, it's like my boys are like, wah, 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 wah. Kat, you have been amazing. I don't,
Thank you guys.
I'm excited to see what the rest of the year, the success that it can bring to you, especially with, with three kids. Keep up the great work. And Jeremy, any other final words? And Kat, love to.
I'd love to end it with her because I know, and she's so humble, she's so gracious, but but you're a badass, and we are really grateful for you being on here. I hope people heard it. Like, you're creating routines. Your client care is second to none. I think that is something that people really need to understand is you're not just the care for them, but what you do when you walk into a deal to figure out how this can get done is what really separates you from everybody else, right? We're all looking for those differentiators in our life, and that's your differentiator. You're putting together deals that other people couldn't do because they can't see it, and you have you have it. Again, it shows up in the family. Right now I know the kids are over there. You negotiated with them.
They're throwing Cheerios at the dog. I'm just watching them.
She just wants to yell, "Don't do that!" I see it in her eyes. And by the way, so you have kids. So I didn't have any. I forgot to bring my pad of paper. So I have a crayon and my notepad, and I was writing it down on this. So these are my notes from you today. So I'm with you, Kat. With Kat. So,
awesome. Well, cheers, guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Cheers to you. Cheers to your success. And hey, have a wonderful Friday.
You too, guys. Take care.
Cheers.